bad by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Minnesota Vikings. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
And the Cardinal 1st down.
1st down, Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down.
1st down, Arizona.
Edmonds going to get the handoff here on the option. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of 1st downs, and here a loss of yardage. Now on 2nd and 13. Murray, that's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Edmonds going to get the handoff here on the option. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Murray, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And the pressure gets to him again.
Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at the 20. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
He was brought down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Here's Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
43-yard line.
No score after one on EA Sports.
No score.
On second down, it's Cook. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 36.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on first down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here. In this situation, they stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got rewarded.
And this is caught by Watkins. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need...
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Shotgun now from Murray. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Ryan Kerrigan picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Edmonds. And some room to roam now. And he's into the clear. The 20.
Keep going.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Chase Edmonds. His second touchdown on the season as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs and then there are touchdown runs, and that one certainly fell into the latter category. Now, that deserves a couple exclamation points.
And this is a play defensively where you're just looking around and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates. They're looking at you. And let's face it, your defensive coordinator, he's not going to tip his cap to him. That's not how football works. But he probably should have after that run. That was absolutely sensational.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Second back. Second back.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
From the 22, Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. 5 yards on the pickup, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
He can run for it, and he will. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
here's Murray. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. This one complete to the running back, Chase Edmonds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Murray to air it out again.
He'll get this underneath to Edmonds.
He's got the first down here inside the 30.
And he's going to have a first down here as they're also into field goal range at the 28.
And the Cardinal first down.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Flush to his right. That's going to be caught by Kirk. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Throwing again, Murray. This will be caught just inside the 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up
now Murray again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's go.
Murray's pass. Incomplete. Out of the end zone. Coverage there by Earl Thomas.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Again, they'll throw with Murray. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Final play of the half. Cousins lets it fly for Thielen. It's caught inside the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Right now, let's run, baby.
So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 47-yard line.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to the ground. This time Cook. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Sammy Watkins, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Edmonds going to get the handoff here on the option.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, Murray flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A Cardinal 1st down, Murray to Hopkins.
Operating from the gun, Murray. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
A 3rd quarter now, at a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
They run it here with Edmonds. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 11 yards there, 1st down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Here's Murray from midfield. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Here's Murray. This one complete to Tanyan underneath. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. This duo locked in, 14 yards there and a first down. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. That is caught at the 7. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Murray. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Coverage there by the safety, Harrison Smith. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, you throw up the opposite hand and match that hand with the cue.
That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown. Christian Kirk, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting runs, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. And just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way.
To the days of just getting fumble recovery. Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Chase Edmonds, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead is up to 15 now.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
But you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. From the gun, here's Cousins. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
A second down throw for Cousins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
On third down, Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Running for it. Here's Cook. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Kyle Shanahan, an offensive mind, but his guys stopped up short. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. They'll get this to his running back, Edmonds.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
A gain of 19 yards.
First down, Murray.
Arizona.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Room here to run. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Robert Tonyan, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Taken in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. In fact, if anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Oh, Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To the air again, it's Cousins. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Cousins on 4th down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. After the turnover, here's Murray. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Back to throw it, Murray. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Ryan Kerrigan able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. This one complete to Tanyan underneath. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now Murray off play action. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
The Vikings take over.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out.
And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins.
Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
At their own 49-yard.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on.